Good afternoon, everyone. It's Jeff, the Techpreneur for the people, coming to you today with the TechP What's the What show. It's a new concept I'm working on. It's evolving. It's pretty much where I come on and I talk about what's going on with all of the things that I've got going and the progress and the challenges and the troubles, and talk about how I'm feeling, and kind of just putting some words with some of the art that I've created over the last couple years. There's been a growing a sentiment that I'm hearing that, Jeff, what's going on? And I'm like, okay, how about I start with creating content in different formats to be able to speak to some of the things that people are asking. And so this is the first of that series of new types of shows that I'm going to create. And it's called TechP What's the What. In this, it's a free flowing TechP. For those that know me from high school to in college and below that, TechP is just Jeff. For those that know me beyond that, and they like really knew me and they really cared about me, that's TechP is just Jeff. And then there's other personas that I have, like Jeffrey J. McKinney is a executive type that is the CEO of Ontegration. And so when I have to go put that hat on, I will, and I do. And then there's the Tech Panther, who is like the guy with the technology gifts that actually puts the solutions and the visions together. So he works with the majority of our clients in building technology and different projects that they have where they aspire to accomplish their dreams. And so I'm going to create these different shows to talk about the different things that I do. But TechP What's the What is just Jeff talking about, kind of like the entire gumbo of what is Ontegration. And so Ontegration, you guys have heard me talk about it. You've seen it maybe. It's a company that's built for the purpose of delivering people the resources they need and building community and doing it in a way that what we call is Respocial. So responsible, social, together. We trademark that term. Perfect segue. Trademark that term, Respocial. So just kind of here sitting on my desk, paperwork, receipts. So we're really excited about that. And so we're building a digital community for us to gather and be. Today we have social media platforms that serve a purpose. But as with anything, we got to get better. And so I've been thinking and trying to figure out ways that I could give my gifts towards contributing to a better world. And part of that was through creating Respocial media and Respocial services. And so, what I wanted to talk about today was more so of why or how did I get here? And so, it's just the challenges of life and who I am. And so I've always been, I have a sign up above in my office up there. It says, I had a colleague give me that, Kyle Scantlin. I don't know if you guys can read it, but it's a quote from the late great Paul Bear Bryant. And it says, I ain't never been nothing but a winner. And I had a colleague gift me that, because while we were in a QBR, I got up to, talk about my previous year and what I was planning to do the next year. And he just sat back and he shook his head. And he said, Jeff, you ain't never been nothing but a winner. And he actually played ball at Alabama. So shout out Kyle Scantlin. The banner hangs here in my office. He's a great guy. Great guy. So what was I saying? I was talking about the challenges that I faced over the years. And so, and me being inside, always believing in myself and understanding my heart, I started to really explore, you know, what did it really mean to win? And it's very fitting too, because now I'm getting more into TechP mode where I can actually ad lib a little bit. It's very fitting that we're talking about winners, and I have on my Oak Cliff and my Mecca hat today, 2-time back-to-back defending state football champions. And so, you know, that's my community. My community is full of love. That's the reason why I'm able to love myself, and I'm able to believe in myself in even challenging times. And it's partially how I figured out that love was the greatest measure of wealth, because you can find people that don't really have much by way of things, and they still have joy. And you can find people that have just almost like a bottomless pit of money, and they're miserable. And so, yeah, in my community, there's a lot of love. And so, having all of those things inside of me, I decided the way that we win, the way that I wanted to define winning, is by going out and making the world a better place for everyone. And so what would it look like if I were to take these challenges that I faced while I was at Dell Technologies, and them letting people yell at me and mistreat me, and me being diagnosed with PTSD and all of these traumatic experiences that have been well documented by my therapist? What if I were to take that and then think about, how do we fix this for everybody? We got us a great use case in the documented experiences that are going to come, and we're going to make movies and write books, and today I write poems about them, and just do all of these artistic things. My therapist and I have discussed it, and I the best way I can say it is it's therapeutic and part of my healing process to be able to express myself in this way, so that I am demonstrating what, in my mind, faith looks like, because it's just me, and it's me taking my experiences that I faced inside that system, and all of the failings of it, and then all of their money and all of their resources, to try to make sure that they protect themselves. And in the words of Michael Dell, play nice but win. And I'm not really sure what that means to him, but that's the name of his book. And so what I would say is, in response to that, I would say, but the first rule is love. The first rule is not play nice. The first rule is not win. The first rule is to love. and so what I decided is, because I love humanity, I love myself, I believe in us that much, that I would build a business, a for-profit business, that was focused on showing love and building community directly for people, and for the people, and then provide the resources direct. And so that's really what the concept of integration is. I got calls coming in. I may jump back in, but things are going well. And after this call, I'll try to make another one. It's Jeff, the techpreneur for the people. Peace.